Welcome.
Oh, okay. All right. What's happening? UPR Universe, man. It's your man, Steamer Willie Beeman. And I'm joined by my man, the executive consultant, Chris Hurst, man. We coming with the Rated R Raw Review Show. I know y'all might be like, hold up, man. We got 2 Raw shows in one day. Hey, y'all just lucky enough. You heard me? And we can bring y'all the nice Raw Rated R Review Show, man. My man, Stephen Pena, man. Took a nap. Yeah, you know what old motherfuckers, when they take a nap, they don't wake back up until it's time to go to work. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on tonight. Hey yo, Chris Breezy, where you at, baby? What the fuck is he at? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's that's what we doing. You trusting me with a whole show tonight? Oh, well, all right. What's kicked off Raw tonight? What kicked off? What kicked off? What kicked off? Oh, we got John Cena kicked off Raw. Man, we never seen this man get booed. Never seen this man get booed so much in my life. Even when he was the doctor of thugonomics.
Oh, that's so much better. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but I'm here. Executive consultant here along with Stephen Willie Beeman talking about Rated R Raw review about Monday Night Raw, which actually is like Monday afternoon Raw, 3 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock p.m. next week, 3 o'clock p.m. the week after, as we are in WrestleMania season, and this is a highly anticipated Monday Night Raw. I would say it's a little bit polarizing because some people absolutely hated this Raw. I, for one, thought it was quite enjoyable. Stephen Willie Beeman, what did you think initially going into
I actually thought it was a great Raw. Like, one, if I got to give it a grade, I gave it a A- today. Like, it was actually really good. And from the matches to the way they're building for certain matches and all that. Tonight was good. I give it an A-.
Yeah, very, very good. Started off, I heard you mention it, John Cena coming out, talking that talk. I love how they decided not to. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, he's talking.
Hold on, I got to run to the door real quick, get my DoorDash. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. DoorDash. You ain't asked me. I don't want any DoorDash. See how your partner treats you. So it was interesting because they actually had a period of lull, of quiet, so to speak, going into John Cena coming out first for Monday Night Raw, because I guess people kind of figured it was going to be him showing up. But what music was he going to play? Like, he was going to have new music because he's a heel. Well, guess what? Not for you. Not doing it for you. No music. No new music for John Cena. Came out. The only thing that was different, he even came out in his regular garment. I thought Cena was going to come out first because I really thought Cena had to show up and then leave. So I really thought Cena was coming out first. The only thing he changed is he did not run down to the intros. But he still came out in the regular gear. He still had the towel. You know, he just didn't run down. And he did look happy.
Yeah, he looked.
It's a work in progress. He will get good music. I don't think so. I don't think he's changing his music.
He said it in this thing. You're not getting new music. You're not getting a new look. You're not getting a new song. My voice is on that, so you're gonna hear it. He addressed that in his program. I mean,
He
in his
didn't talk to
promo.
his promo. He didn't talk to Stu. I think STU, by the way, STEW is a food. But I think it was because this is not supposed to last his entire last year in wrestling. He definitely going to turn babyface again.
I said that to my brother today. I was like I think if they do decide to take that belt off Cody at Mania, which I hope so. I think just as people think we're gonna get like this corporate version of him being the corporate champ or whatever the case may be, I think it ended up turning and we get babyface Cena again before it's over.
Yeah, you just can't have his last year be a heel year completely. He has to go out as a babyface.
But I think like for what he was saying and things like that though, you could send him out ended as in him being a heel because like even when I won, you guys hated me. My song plays and it got the John Cena sucks and y'all just hated me because I kept winning. So let me give y'all another reason to hate me. I'm going in Cody Rhodes title ring, and I'm gonna do it with The Rock.
Did you enjoy his promo?
I actually loved it. And I'm not a big Cena talking like because he's been too cookie cutter for me. Um so to like just see him like say what we kind of knew that's where he was going with that promo, all this shit I did, all this for y'all and all y'all did was boo me and da da da. So we knew that's where he was going. But that crowd, Slim, to hear that crowd tell him fuck you and shut the fuck up. Like that's one of the things I'm gonna love about Raw being on Netflix. I'm gonna love it being on Netflix because the now the crowds that the city of the crowds are now characters now in the show. And
They still try to black out some of the stuff they were saying.
yeah, but Netflix don't be like network TV now. If that was on USA, it'd have been a whole silence. You wouldn't even heard nothing. And so like I said, I thought that was pretty dope and intense. Um and we like just to see him with that like heat, like we knew he was gonna get that type of heat. Like we knew it. So he handled it well, like the true pro that he is. And yeah, like he went the whole, y'all was the puppets. I mean, I was y'all puppet, and I did all this, and then when he dropped that line, what did any of you ever do for me? The crowd said, "Shut the fuck up." And yeah,
So
so go
I'm
ahead.
indifferent about this promo. I there's a part of me that loved it, and people know how I feel about long promos. There's a part of me that feels like the promo is too long. Like, okay, you're making your point. Let's keep it moving. But I know he likes to keep the crowd engaged, and the crowd definitely was engaged. The crowd was hot. I'll say it
Man,
right now, Barcelona, Spain, you might be a top 3 crowd next to Puerto Rico and
Prague.
and France.
Yeah, Prague.
Um, it's unbelievable how energetic you all were because we have a lot of fans in Spain, Barcelona. But it was incredible how energetic you were. But I don't buy his "you bullied me" thing, as Jeffrey so eloquently put it right here. He broke up with the fans. I thought they should have went the route of, I came back. I kept trying to be the good guy. I kept trying to win world titles. I kept losing because you all were behind me. You all are the reason why I can't get to that next level to get what I want to get. And I realized this after the Royal Rumble where I got eliminated by Jey Uso and you cheered. That's the direction I would have went instead of saying that you all weren't behind me, y'all used and abused me because, for the last, 5 years or so, you barely heard the Cena sucks chants. It was all, let's go Cena, 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 Cena. Before, I might have said in 2011 when he was feuding on Bryan or CM Punk or somebody like that, you could have put it that way. But now he never gets booed against the other guy. So I would have never. It just was a little bit unbelievable to me. Go ahead.
I disagree because they added the John Cena suck to his theme music basically when he come out like they did Kurt Angle. Like
Right, but as Kurt Angle said, "What the you suck," that was a sign of respect.
I,
Um,
I mean, yeah, but now you coming out there after you damn near considered the GOAT.
25-year reign.
And yeah, for 25 years you coming out and after your first 15 to 17. Now after that, now when my music play is John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Even when I make an appearance, like whether it's this I'm doing a run in or I'm just coming to pump up the show, it's still John Cena sucks. So, like I said, I get the angle with that. Like, now he could have went that angle as well with you too, but I think he only would have had to like he only could have went that way if he would have lost the elimination chamber. Like he won the elimination chamber fair and square.
He
Like
could have been like, well, not technically fair. Well, yeah, fair and square is
yeah,
qualification. But he
yeah.
could have said, "Hey, I wanted to win the elimination chamber. You fans were cheering for CM Punk." Yeah, I feel like they could have went a different direction instead of the way he did. It did sounding like he was just whining.
Oh no, you know what? He could have worked that. Oh, the way the internet went off when I inserted myself in the elimination chamber, that showed me that you know what I'm saying? He could have went that way.
There's different ways they could have played this, and I don't think it helped that The Rock was not there.
Yeah.
I think it kind of loses a lot of it. Cody Rhodes coming out just looking strong, really over in Barcelona, and just basically said you acting like a whitey bitch. What direction are we going into WrestleMania? What is the storyline going into WrestleMania? I don't see it because then John Cena just looks like he tucks his head between his tails and walks to the backstage.
I actually think that's gonna make it more intriguing because we don't know what type of outside help Cena's gonna have, if he's gonna have it. What does him selling his soul technically mean? Do he have not just the Rock behind him, but what else is positioned behind him that's gonna help him get
Travis
selling?
Scott.
Oh yeah, I heard he's been at the Performance Center a lot lately.
Yeah, he
But
wants to be the next Bad Bunny.
well, he better hope somebody don't end up slapping the shit out of him for what he did to Cody, because a lot of wrestlers is talking.
You know
A
what?
lot.
He was looking to my shit.
Get the fuck off the phone, you asshole. My man is on air right now. You fucking jerk. Turn that shit off.
Hold on.
I'm sorry for the interruption, y'all. But you know, I don't be going for certain shit. And
Roommates.
can't nobody be an asshole to the executive asshole but me. Next time you walk around on that phone, man, you turn that shit off speaker. We on air. We got UPR business to handle.
That was.
Oh, all right.
That
Well,
was.
my bad. My bad.
All right.
But yeah, so overall, like I said, segment was good. Good promo. You said it went a little long. He was a little long winded
It
and
was definitely a little longer. I think the first promo was like almost a half hour between him and Cody.
made Cody look strong after the slap heard around the world. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's gearing up. I guess they trying to do whatever they can to make this main event for Mania interesting because it's really not right now. I thought it would be, but the way the angle that they're going with it, it could be something. It could be a little something different. Like Cody got a video of Dusty and Cena. I forgot back how far long it was, but like, come on, Cody, show that shit. Like let us know, like, you know what I mean, the hero he was, and tell how far from grace he's fallen. So,
Speaking of interesting, Penta was up next as he had a nice match bout with Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser.
And Penta does what Penta does, and that's have a very good match. At the end, he was asked by a very attractive Kathy Kelly with glasses, what is next for Penta? Penta said in no certain amount of words,
But he
I
fucked
want
up
the
saying
Intercontinental Championship.
he fucked up saying the Intercontinental. He said the Continental. Hold on, what
I
man
gotta
called
go
this
back.
shit?
I didn't know that. I gotta go back and look at it again. He said Continental.
Man, he butchered the shit out of the intercontinental word. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, but it was um now I wanted to see what they gonna do with this because I mean I get it, Ron Young rising and y'all make him look good, but he really ain't fought nobody outside of Jay for real, for real. Hasn't really had no feud, no like, and I get it. They're trying to add like some luster back to the Intercontinental, which they been should have. Um, so it's good to see where they go. Do I think they're gonna put a belt on Penta right now? Maybe because there's popularity in the Mexican community. Maybe I mean the Latin community. I would want to see him. You know what I'm saying? But we know Phoenix about to come over. So Phoenix about to come. Do y'all?
But Phoenix is going to SmackDown.
Oh, he is.
Phoenix is going to SmackDown. They're not going to have him on the same brand.
Oh, so we ain't gotta worry about seeing one of the best tag teams ever get together, huh?
Immediately, we're not going to see it. I would be surprised if they don't have him on, period. But I don't think they're going to be on immediately. No.
Oh, y'all gotta excuse me. I had these hot lemon pepper wings, and they are to die for. Magnifique, c'est bon.
It's like
But
you're CM Punk all of a sudden.
huh?
It's like you're CM Punk all of a sudden.
Yeah, chicken. But I'm not gonna eat on air because it's so unprofessional.
All right, so Penta makes his claim for that championship. Meanwhile, Dirty Dom is trying to make his claim of having Penta join the Judgment Day. Go figure.
I don't know what's worse. I'm trying to get all the Hispanics in there or the Filipino that they got in the LWO. I don't know what's worse.
They're going to get Ray Phoenix solo by himself for a while. Yeah, I think so. Next match we want to talk about is Dakota Kai going one-on-one with Ivy Nile, which Dakota Kai actually picks up a victory after a lot of shenanigans with the, what did they call it? American Made and LWO.
They fucked up by not getting Vancouver. Well, did she go for the Intercontinental? Yeah, she went for the Intercontinental belt. By not making her the inaugural women's Intercontinental Championship. So, I mean, when she's not injured, she puts on good matches. Ivy, the girl with American Made, she's a beast. I just wish they hurry up and get her out that gimmick, or because it's like she's coming off like a woman version of Chad Gable. So sorry to say, don't get it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, no, I mean, I love his wrestling. I love his, his the Timu version of Kurt Angle. I mean, the Tubi version of Kurt Angle. So that's cool, and he's good on the mic too. I just think with her, it's like what's the girl who was with her? She was with um Ace of Spade, Queen of Spade.
Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark.
Yeah, she reminds me of Zoe Stark. I don't know if it's the hair look, the build, even though she's short and muscular. I don't know, but something she gives me Zoe Stark vibes, and I think
Zoe Stark's a much better wrestler.
I beg to differ. I beg to
Much
differ.
better wrestler.
I beg to differ because I actually think she's got a great skill set and she looks good and fluent in the ring. Honestly, she does.
It is picking up. Z, I agree with you. It's definitely picking up.
The women, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's picking up. But still, you should have had Lyra Valkyria on a little bit of Raw tonight, and she wasn't. Just don't put her in the crowd. That would be great, but she should have been on. Next thing we're going to talk about is the contract signing match for the World Championship at WrestleMania. Iyo Sky, Bianca Belair, and it was interrupted, of course, by Rhea Ripley. Adam Pearce was presiding over it. Iyo was super hot. I heard a lot of boos for Bianca there, Steeman.
Yeah, I definitely did. I don't know if it's because we was in Germany, or in Brussels, or
Barcelona.
Barcelona. I'm sorry.
Were we in Barcelona?
No, hold on. They're going to.
We're in Brussels. We're in Brussels.
They were in Brussels, yeah. So I don't know if that was the case because of Brussels, and if y'all know about Brussels, y'all know what type of city it is. or if people are just getting tired of the happy-go-lucky Bianca, and they ready for her to go heel like NXT. Um, this was, I guess, now we can really say fuck the dirt sheets because we know that Rhea's not hurt, and excuse me, we're definitely gonna get the triple threat match at Mania with her, Iyo, and Bianca.
It
So
ended with Rhea Ripley signing that contract after power bombing Iyo Sky on top of Bianca Belair after Bianca Belair got a hit, but she smushed the shit out of Iyo Sky. Did Bianca Belair? I still am not a fan. I'm a fan of Iyo.
right.
I am still not a fan of her being inserted into this match between Bianca and Rhea. I feel like she's third wheel.
But see, that's what's going to make. That's what's going. How they quote unquote into shocking and trying to shock everyone. Um, that's what makes me think somehow, some way, Iyo is going to pull it out at WrestleMania because
Ooh, Io's gonna pull out. Who takes the L, Rhea or Bianca?
yeah, because like, actually, you know what? It might be something where one of them fall on top of each other, and she does the moonsault onto both of them, and do like Roman, stack them and rack them and pin them, because they doing all this focusing on pushing her out the way like she's a non-factor when she's the champion, and so. I get that. I can see them doing something where they focus so much on each other during the match where Iyo slips in for the win.
It's a little close to call right now, but I'm very intrigued. Bianca tried to get her come up into the back, but she was beating the hell out of Rhea Ripley before once again Iyo Sky stuck her little nose in it, and then Rhea walks away still laughing, saying that she deserves to be in this match. And I think we know it's definitely coming. Was that signing legal? I don't think so. It shouldn't be. I think it should have been Rhea versus Bianca 1-on-1, and Mania Sky don't need to be a part of this. I agree. Iyo getting lost in this rivalry reminds me of Ray versus Angle versus Orton and Mania. Ray was forgotten in that match, and ultimately what happened? Rey Mysterio won the World Championship. I was going to have...
That's exactly what I said.
NAL Cody's Bianca the Protector. I don't know. I was going to have Iyo cost Bianca's whatever. Sky is getting on my nerves. This segment is getting on my nerves. I did enjoy
that's
it.
something else you got to add into that match too. The Naomi and Jey factor too. If Naomi might be so upset or hurt that Bianca chose something over her and she calls her a match.
That's a possibility, and that's something to discuss. We'll discuss more about Monday Night Raw when we come back. Stay with us. You're watching Rated R Raw Review.
That'd be a lot. She ain't turning heel, y'all. Let's just put it like that, okay? You already got John the Rachel Rodriguez, Tom Brady to go heel Cena. You're not going to get nobody else. Okay, catch up.
Previously on the Mike Knox show.
Last week. But let's talk about this. What you think about this segment before I keep talking? Because I'm going to just tick all day. What you think about this segment?
Ooh, I thought it was pretty good. I was sitting here with a friend of mine, and he was trying to say some words, and I was like, I need you to be quiet for a second. I'm watching TV. But it was really good.
Naomi has always protected Bianca. Bianca has always protected Jade.
That bodysuit, though.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that bodysuit. That no one has done that for her. So for me, no one has protected Naomi. And I liked where Naomi came from this. People are saying Oscars. People are saying Emmys. Besides the fake tears that were forced. And I'm sorry. I'm just, you're a studio production major. I'm very tough.
What's up, man? You out there throwing shade and hate on my name. Talk about I got a Brody King shirt, damn it. I got a Brody Lee shirt, okay? Stop that AW hate. That was a good show last night, damn it.
I didn't say it was a bad show last night. I didn't say that it was
I know
show.
you didn't say it was a bad show. I'll be honest. I prefer more than 4 matches, 5 matches at a pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, damn, Tony, save the 5 hours for All In. Maybe 3.5, 4 tops. You can't do this every pay-per-view, my dude.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. If YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it, I just had the balls to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Mike Knox Show, every single Monday night show for the intelligent wrestling fan. Let's talk about Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso went out there to have a match with Austin Theory. Actually didn't come to the crowd for the first time. I want to have, if we ever start doing top 5s again, top 5 Jey Uso entrances, because he's had so many great entrances for the last year and a half. I have a hard time picking my favorite one. Tonight's entrance was incredible.
It was, but Prog gonna always be number one. I'm sorry. Prog, the Jey Uso joints, the way them phones was up in the air and everything, like, that's always gonna be number one to me.
There was close this one as well.
This one is probably like, if Prog is 1A, this is 1B. I didn't like that motherfucking bump he took when he tried to go over the ropes. He better leave that shit alone.
He did what was it? God.
He looked like my dude from. He looked like how my dude from what's the name, or what's the he was with B-Fab and them, the big guy, when he tried to jump through the ropes.
Hit row.
Yeah. He almost killed this.
Row.
Yeah, he almost killed this damn self. And that's what Jey looked like doing. Jey hit his back on the motherfucking apron too. And that shit looked like how when Sean,
I thought he was out. I saw you say, there goes your WrestleMania dreams. I thought it was done right there, but he took it like a champ. They brought the Fireflies back out for him. They really did. I guess they said, well, they're not being used by the Y6 anymore. So go ahead and give it back to the man, Jey Uso.
And not to get off subject because you just brought them up, but like WWE once again, and it's travesty the way they did Bray, and it's falling down the Y6. I mean, I get it if you don't have them in a beef with like a faction, then what can you do with them? And it's a whole bunch of other shit you could have did with them.
Not really. I said it when it came out. I just don't see the longevity in that storyline. I don't see, because their storyline pretty much goes out and kind of kills and buries people. And you have too many stars right now that just not taking that L. Chad Gable was willing to do it, and they had to stretch it out for a long period of time. And The Miz, he just does it, so they stretched it out. But who else are you going to go after?
I mean, that's the thing. Like,
you can't go after Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is not going to be good for that storyline.
Nah, but I think
neither is Gunther.
I think Gunther born ass is just good for putting me to sleep.
Anyway,
but I think honestly, but you don't have to have them beefing with a faction. Like, you can have them if they fucking with somebody or messing with somebody mental or shit. We still ain't seen what's my girl, Alexa Bliss. Like, you could have did something now that she's back. Like,
well, they are. Every time Alexa Bliss comes out, they do a little flash.
Yeah, I mean, I seen it, but it's like, okay, put her with the squad. I was the last one with Bray for real. Wow, So let's get it. Let's bring, and I think they can be awesome. Like, yeah, I think
they're going to put Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross back together to go after those tag team titles.
The women's titles?
Yeah, the women's titles, because they are former tag team champions. And they both have that connection at this point. And they are on SmackDown, yes.
I think that would be good. I think that would be real good. I ain't even going to hold you.
What people are saying Karrion Kross is doing corrupting people's encounters should have been used for Wide 6. This is something else I find interesting. I just saw a picture of this on social media last week. Didn't even pay attention to it, and I have another one I'm going to mention later. I did not know that every time Karrion Kross is talking to someone that he's trying to manipulate, he changes his hairstyle to reflect them.
Yeah, ponytail. He had the ponytail one time. Then I think he had it pent up or something.
Yeah, pent up. I think that was supposed to be like Xavier Woods or something. I don't know. And then when AJ Styles, he has it like all laid and pressed down and stuff like that. Yeah, it's actually very, very good work on his part, and I think Karrion Kross is coming to a very good character. Jey versus Gunther is very uninteresting. This is why Jey winning the Rumble was a mistake. No, Jey versus Gunther is uninteresting. And I don't find it completely uninteresting, but WWE is not putting the time in as they should into that promo. They're having all this time for the world title promo as a WWE championship, but they're not putting their time into the World Heavyweight Championship. It's like just an afterthought mid-card match, the way they're going about it, and that's a travesty in itself. One, because Jey Uso is still one of the most popular wrestlers in the business. Gunther's a fantastic world champion, but you're not giving them that respect. I have a problem with that. But don't say Jey was a mistake winning the Rumble. I disagree with that. I think Jey was the perfect person to win the Royal Rumble. Plus, Elizabeth's been costing Alexa Bliss too. Yeah, he does that. He did it for Sammy. That's right. He did it for Sammy. Sammy does somewhat of a ponytail and the rest laid down. Good job. Good observation there by Jeffrey. Jey Uso makes quick work of Austin Theory and then gives Gunther a piece of his mind as he holds up that world championship at the end. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee takes on the Creed Brothers, and Creed Brothers, once again, best tag team in the world, in my opinion, not named the Street Profits. And actually, I'm sorry, I feel like they're a little bit better than Street Profits. Takes another L to the LWO. What is going on?
I thought it was just ridiculous. Like, how are we going to take them serious? How are we going to really get to see him in the light if you got him losing to, like, LWO? Like I get it, Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio, Revenge or whatever before it was done that week before, but I miss me with that. The Creed Brothers should have took that win. Should have got that
Creed
W.
Brothers should have taken a win, but Creed Brothers constantly are taking losses. I don't get it. At the end, LWO gets beat up by this new masked luchador. We don't know who it is, but I think this guy is going to be an incredible competitor in WWE once he gets a name.
So we couldn't tell. That was Chad Gable?
That wasn't Chad Gable. See, the speculation was that was going to be Chad Gable, and then last week Chad Gable was talking to Kathy Kelly, and the luchador was in the back being escorted out the building. So it can't be Chad Gable.
Okay. But from those German suplexes that we've seen.
Yeah, somebody who does it almost as crisp as Chad Gable. I give you that. That's why a lot of people might think it's Chad Gable, but we know it's not Chad Gable.
And then the bridge, like nobody.
Very, very good. Very good of this masked luchador. I like how Chad Gable have 2 wardrobe changes like he's American Made Tour.
That was funny.
Seth freaking Rollins comes out next. And pretty much after they sing his song for what feels like hours, Brussels just all he says was, I'm going to be on SmackDown to confront CM Punk and Roman Reigns. SmackDown should be very, very interesting on Friday with those 3 combustible elements inside of that Italy arena that they're going to be at.
Hold on, so does SmackDown have an early time this week as well?
SmackDown is because they'll come on USA. They will be taped.
Okay.
It'll be live for everybody internationally on Netflix, but United States, US has the exclusive rights.
Oh, okay. Well, I was looking at Seth Rollins while he was talking, and I was like, they just called you out here to fill time because
There was no reason for him to come out.
Yeah, like you said, he didn't say nothing for real, other than I'm going to Italy on Friday to put myself in the middle of Rome. And you talked about how he didn't have his architect, so the plan he did really wasn't right because he didn't have, even with his wise man in his ear, he still didn't have his architect. And you did it, but you did it and helped me win and da-da-da-da. Like, Roman ain't give a fuck about none of that.
The worst thing that WWE does, not the worst thing, but one thing I can't stand that WWE does is when they have an angle and it's hot, or when they do something and it's hot, they have to show you 19,000 replays. This shit annoys me, right? By now, almost everybody saw what happened last week on Monday Night Raw. And when they were talking about what they're going to show tonight on Raw, they said, hey, remember the chaotic thing that happened last week on Raw? We're going to show it to you again. No, I don't need to see it. Okay, we saw it. I saw it through you. You showed it on SmackDown. You talked about it on NXT. It's on your YouTube channels, all 3 of them. It's on your social media. I don't need to see it again.
Yeah, it was redundant.
Very redundant. They do that all the time. Like the John Cena heel turn from Elimination Chamber. I have to see that over and over and over and over again. Okay, we get the point. The other observation I was found out through a picture, and this was actually today, was I did not know that Seth Rollins' Titantron video always reflects the color.
His outfit, yeah.
Yeah, I never noticed that before. I can't believe I never noticed that before. But today, because I saw the picture, I was like, wow, it really is like that.
No, I'm gonna be honest. When I seen the reel today, I was like, y'all late as a motherfucker, because I didn't purposely notice it, but I noticed, like, if he come out there with red on him, hey, the Seth Rollins is red. When he had the purple on, Seth Rollins is purple. I think I noticed that shit probably like 6 or 7 months ago. But I ain't never really think of it. I was like, no, they ain't doing that shit. I just thought it was just something that just was something that just happened. You know what I'm saying? Accidentally. But yeah, that's smart though. That motherfucker come out there with green. You're gonna see Seth Rollins in green.
It's unbelievable. Big fan of Seth Rollins, but this was a waste of time. He's going to go to SmackDown. That'll be interesting seeing. I wish I could be on the SmackDown Penitentiary to talk about that because that's going to be very, very good. AJ Styles in the back, he's talking a bunch of nonsense about how he doesn't like Logan Paul. Karen Cross comes out there. They have exchanged of words. Not exactly sure where this angle is going, but you know it's going to be AJ Styles, Logan Paul at WrestleMania, which was a shift in the storyline they were going to do because that was not the direction they were going to do. But that's fine. I think this is a little bit better to have an AJ Styles and Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I think so. And like I said last week, we're going to be surprised how good of a match they have at Mania. Not Seth. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Watch.
Yeah, Logan Paul can go. So I'm not going to be shocked by that at all. Some people still dislike this man for, depending on the reason, it could be valid. But some people just dislike this man just to dislike this man. And I'm just saying that I'm really intrigued and interested in seeing what is going to happen. Last but not least is for the Intercontinental Championship. You have Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental Championship against none other than Finn Balor. Your thoughts of this match?
Of course, we knew we was gonna get Dom coming out there and interfering. It almost looked like Finn was actually about to get the win until Dirty Dom not only knocked Braun off the ropes, but he knocked and made Finn fall on his nuts. So they got up and hit him with the Frankensteiner and then speared the shit out of Finn. Won the match, and he called Dom a snake while he was sitting with his nuts on the turnbuckles. I just think they're gearing up either towards Finn getting put out the Judgment Day, because he is like an older member, I guess. Carlito and him probably about the same age, but I think that's what the angle they working.
Carlito's slightly older.
So I think that's the angle they working towards. So even possibly kick Finn out the Judgment Day because, you win when you listen to Finn and all that shit. So he getting into the whole, look, you say ain't no leaders and da-da-da, now you acting like one. So now that you acting like we're going to kick your ass out.
I can go with that. Is WWE going to do a triple threat match with Rollins, Seth, and Punk? Because now I'm not too sure WWE will take that. Yes, 100%. Yep. What a match. It's a Frankensteiner. No, it's a Breakensteiner. Right. Finn needs to turn back to a baby face. And I think that is coming. Finn is definitely getting kicked out. More likely that he is going to get kicked out.
I got that they jump him or something after they kick him out, and then we get the demon. Like I did a couple times of him, like might lose to Carlito, might lose to Dom, and then when JD come back, JD stay down with them. And excuse me, and I think that's what makes it that we're going to end up getting. We're going to end up getting the demon back after that.
Penta is not joining the Judgment Day. Judgment Day is a heel faction. Penta is too over as a babyface to join the Judgment Day right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Monday Night Raw. I thought it was a pretty good episode. Like I said, some people think it was that good. I enjoyed it. I'm interested to see what happens next. Hey, here's the breaking news. Cena and Cody Rhodes will both be in the building on Monday Night Raw next Monday.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, God's not in here. Sergio. Me no hate WWE. Me no like it.
Yeah, because he watched Raw earlier today, so he didn't stay up this late before the Rated R Raw review, but we still have to do it around this time each and every single Monday. So next Monday, we'll be back here for the Monday Night Raw reviews. Big Daddy Cool will be joining back with us. So for myself, for the Steve and Willie Beeman. Oh, that reminds me. We didn't do your segment.
It's all good.
It'll be back next Monday. Let that man eat. Let me go to sleep. We'll see you right here next time on Unpopular Review. Good night.